Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I thought you were trying to do
Boo-
the. I thought you were trying to do the theme song tune. I was like, why is she sounding like that?
to the Boo Shakalaka podcast. I'm your host, Tiffany Joe McCoast, Pia.
Hey to our 266 subscribers.
Let's go. We moving on up.
Man, y'all are doing it, man. We about to get to 300. We gotta get 300 before the end of the year. Come on now.
This is Sparta. Maybe we should review that movie if we get to 300.
Yeah, that'll be our deal. That'll be our deal.
Yeah, I haven't seen that shit since. I think I saw it at the movie theaters, and I was. Oh yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I liked it. It's so fantastical that it's good. So it's very fantastical. But anywho, okay. We're not here for 300. We're here for a scheme set up by Pennywise. I'm finally able to say it. Welcome to Derry Season 1, Episode 3, 29 Neibolt Street. I'm still trying to understand why this house is still sitting here.
I feel like I asked that. It's like, y'all ain't gonna demolish it?
If you just needed to get to a well, take the house out and just leave a well right there.
Because it's literally in the ground. It's not gonna go nowhere. Like, y'all don't know how stuff work. That's why they build the house over the well. But whatever.
It's interesting. Lord. Excuse me. Let me get some agua. What the hell?
But
you can go ahead and start this one off. This was an episode that everything was kind of in succession. Like all the stories were very closely intertwined together. There weren't too many different offsets of the story. But I guess we could start with maybe Lily.
Well, we can start with Lily. So, we're actually starting with a bitch. So, we start with Marge in the hospital. Well, I guess she's in NICU. The school hospital.
The NICU.
The nurse's office. Because it's like, is she at the hospital or the nurse's office? I couldn't tell. But
well, apparently she still has her eye.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Maybe I think she stabbed through the lid. That's what it was. But she survived, and I don't like it. But yeah, Lily comes in, she checks in on Marge, and she ends up telling her like, now Marge has one redeeming quality over Lily in this. She told the fucking truth, or at least she didn't like let the lie continue. She was like, "Hey, I told them that I got something in my eye, my glasses broke, and then you were just trying to help me. So that's why they ain't arrest your ass." So right with it. So I was like, "Okay, Marge, but you can die." But it's like, Lily, you need that one quality, and you'll be our girl, but you're not. And
yeah, she had a redeeming factor in this episode. I was like, finally, and I'll let you know. Cause I'm gonna say it just like that again. Act it out.
So yeah, she's like, I don't understand what happened, and she's like, look, girl, there's something going on, and she's like, well, was this gonna happen again? She like, yeah. So then Lily run over to the losers gang. Well, they're not losers. The cool kids club, and and Ronnie is like, she needs to tell them the truth, and Lily like, no, girl, they're not gonna believe us. We just went to the police station with proof. They're not gonna believe us no matter what we say. Right. And I feel like that was needed because it's like, trust me, I understand where Ronnie coming from, but you have to understand you're in a situation where only certain adults are believing you. We already have crossed the threshold because some do believe what's going on, but the people in charge don't care. They either don't believe or they don't care, which is the Pennywise effect. So
the Chief Bowers don't give a shit.
Yeah. Now, mind you, people around town still think Lily stabbed her, though, which that's weird to me because it's like...
Well, kids spread rumors. It was so many... Remember them stupid rumors that went around when we were kids in school? Like, probably none of them were true. Just people just making stuff up. So,
yeah.
They're kids. I can't really fault that because they're going to take a story and run with it.
All right. So, they go up. It really hurts. Every time I see that they in this damn water tower, I get mad because I know it hurts y'all legs. There's no elevator. So they walk 10 miles up to the water tower. Baby, there's a what am I about to say? A sleeping bag, a tent. And they hear somebody like, "Hey, who is that? Who is that?" And this is how I know that Will is our boy. Because Will grab a weapon instantly. He grab a bat instantly. He like, "What's up? Play with me if you want to." And we see a
Play
hand.
with this bitch. Oh. we haven't done that yet, but we're going to review Dolly Dearest, and it's going to be amazing.
So, and we see a hand come up and they moves. Baby, do you know it's Maddie? Maddie ain't had a haircut. How long he been missing? What is it, months or weeks? Because Maddie ain't had a haircut in some time. And he looking all dirty and pale and gross. He looked like the kid
like a ghost.
He looked like the guy off Stranger Things. And everybody who watched Stranger Things knows what the brother I'm talking about. The one who likes the girl and his hair's all down and, like emo.
I don't know his name. Jonathan.
See how easy it was? But yeah,
he looks know that name.
He looked like him. And I was just like, oh God, Maddie. And he basically tells them that he's been in the sewers this whole time. He got captured by it and he watched him bring in the other three. He said Phil is still alive, but he killed Teddy and he let Susie, is it Susie? Bleed out. And it's just very tragic and sad. And they're like, oh my God. Well, and like Lily is like, well, shit, we got to get Phil. And Ronnie is like, yeah, we got to get him so we can prove that my dad didn't do this. So it's just like that motivation is kicking in with Ronnie. Like she's really trying to save her dad because they're about to ship his ass off.
I think Ronnie should have socked the fuck out of Maddie and drug him straight to the police station. Because what are we talking about?
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so there's a hole in this. I literally, until you said that, I would have never thought of that. Like, why didn't y'all bring Maddie to the police station to prove that?
Well, Maddie gives the story about, I would rather be down in the sewer than go back home. Bitch, I don't care.
We didn't say that you had to go back home. You go to the sheriff and say, hey, I'm alive, and then run off. We don't care about that. So
we don't care, but we want to get a gaggle of people. I love a gaggle. We want to get a gaggle of people to go down there to try to save Phil and get the other kids' body. And that part. I mean, but she's a kid. Ronnie's a kid. I get it. And then like her friends were like, well, no, we can't do that. But it bothered me. It bothered me. Mm-hmm. And then I think at this point, Lily goes over to Mrs. Kirsch's house.
Yeah.
And I said, why do they keep showing this white lady? What's she doing? What's she up to? What's she doing? What's she doing?
I had no idea.
But they just was showing her, so I knew something was up.
I thought maybe she was a psychic or something.
And there were so many theories online saying, oh, Mrs. Kirsch didn't have a shadow in a mirror. And I was like, okay, that was debunked immediately in this episode.
Like, well, I just thought she was maybe a psychic or somebody who had went through it before and she remembered. I didn't think I thought her importance was more the kid-centered than some bullshit. But,
right, yeah, I'm not quite sure either. Not quite sure.
Yeah, so, yeah, she go over there. And she's like, hey, we want to do this to prove this. And she's like, girl, don't do that. Like, I mean, I feel like there was really no point in showing her this time around. Other than to show her that, like, where she lived, maybe. But, so, I mean, so two things are about to start happening. So now the military's about to, mind you, Taniel had a whole seizure. He got foam coming out his damn mouth and all this kind of shit. So they have to take him away. And his friends go and tell Rose, like, hey, they got Taniel. And she's like, what? Not my nephew? Mm-hmm. She roll up in there and is like, so bitch, you lied? Francis. She like, I love when fuck the general. Francis. Cause I know you in that onesie. And,
don't say the general, cause you know what I'm going to say next. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Don't
go
do
ahead.
it. Okay. Don't do it.
But yeah, and she confronts him and she's like, what are y'all looking for? He's like, we're looking for the pillars. And I feel like we predicted this. They are trying to find the pillars that encase Pennywise, and it is around the town, so that they can close his cage and basically use him as a military weapon to end the Cold War. How many?
I don't know. Just like
how many genocides? How many movies start off like this? Like, oh, this is how Alien versus Predator was, wasn't it? Like,
you cannot tame a wild animal. What are we doing?
All of these movies start like this. Oh, this creature that killed all these people 1,000 times. That's like saying, oh, well, we're gonna go capture Jason and just unleash him on the Russians. Like, what the...
it's annoying. It's stupid. It's on my nerves. I hate it. I'm so tired of this. Like, I get it. Like, the man is always going to be the cause to all these problems, but like, damn, can we get a theory where it's not this? every time? Like, damn, the white man fucking up everything. Literally.
Like, I mean, I would have rather they said, we're going to capture him to experiment on him to see how he uses his power so we can inject it into
how
human
we got
soldiers.
here.
Something. I don't know. Just to use him, like, what would make him work for you? I didn't understand. Like, I don't know. Their plan is so flawed. But she's like... she's like, it can't be controlled. And they keep saying it this whole episode. Like, it can't be controlled. So what are you talking about? So she's like, look, so he's like, she's like, I'm going to help you if you let, Tanya go. They work out some kind of deal. So she goes and she actually has the shard that, I forgot her name.
Oh, girl. Miss Girl.
Yes, she has the shard in a safe, and she goes and brings it to Tanya, and they up in there, and they speak in their language, and she like keep the shard with you, like he's like look, the guy's being an asshole and being all racist and shit, but she's like keep it with you and then keep you protected at least. So take them down there, lure them down there, and whatever happens to them, fuck them, because they really don't care. Like it's kind of a setup. So
wait, I have to make sure that I say this part of my notes because it's hilarious. The plan that they concoct, the general says he wants to get Tanya down there with the protection piece, which is the shard, and he wants Hanlon and Fuller to go down there. So I was like, okay, it's Operation Get Behind the Darkies, because what are we doing? Why does he have to go? Why is there nobody else? And then there's like 2 other people that they want to take down there.
It's not a big team at all.
No,
it's like a psychic, and then some soldiers. That's really like, I'm
4
like
soldiers, a psychic, 4 soldiers, and a native. That's it.
Yeah, it was very weird. But
they don't bring any cameras or anything. I figured that they would bring like cameras or something for like video evidence. Yeah. Like the kids did. I thought that would be like a reoccurring thing that we saw again, but they didn't do that.
No, and it's like the kids are planning to go around the same time as the military. Sidebar: what is Charlotte doing? Causing all kinds of chaos. So
Charlotte's still trying to get Hank out of jail. What you talking about?
Yeah, she is trying to get Hank out of jail. He's about to go to Shawshank. They end up loading him on the bus. And he almost gets killed by Phil's dad. Because he's like, you killed my kids, and he tries to shoot him, and they throw him on the bus. And then Charlotte kind of sees like a personification of it, like he looks like one of the guards. What is with this? I gotta go see if he has these buck teeth, because these buck teeth were pissing me off the whole episode. I was like, pull your teeth up.
No, Pennywise doesn't have buck teeth, but yes, the guard was like in the window, like looking all scary, but the teeth were more buck.
It reminds me of Smile. I don't like that. Like, stop smiling.
Oh yeah. That's what it was giving, and she was like, "Oh, what the hell? I don't like it." But she goes back home, and Will is there, and Hanlon decided to move on base. He's like, I can't have my family out here in these trenches in this city. We're moving on base.
Because after he confronts the general,
yes,
he's like, I'm moving because I guess they're outside of the hunting grounds. I guess they're outside of Derry. Well, I guess it makes sense, but yeah, they're outside of Derry, so it won't come to them. So yeah, they move, and that's now Will does sneak out. He like, I want to go for a walk and see the base. And that's how he sneaks out to go meet up with his friends.
I can only imagine how long it took him to get there.
Come on,
his bases are not usually close to towns.
So and I don't even remember if he had his bike. Like, I don't know.
Oh, maybe he did. He might have had his bike. That might have helped.
But then he still had to walk up the damn water tower. But
yes, we can finish up with Hank, because there's not really much more to him. So let's squash that all out of the picture.
Well, I mean, the bus crashes. And
Charlotte's at home. She sees on the news that the bus crashes on its way to Shawshank. And they put Hank's picture up, suspected child murderer has escaped. So Charlotte's like, oh, hell. So she started calling, I don't know, not Johnny Cochran. She started calling MLK, somebody, Malcolm X, one of the two, somebody.
Fred Hampton.
All of them. And she got them all on speed dial. And we cut her scene, and we're going to go ahead and finish up with Hank. Mm-hmm. We cut back to Ingrid getting in her car. I didn't look this car up, so sorry, guys. I don't know what this one is. But she gets in her car, and she looks in the mirror, and then, boom, right behind her is Hank in the back seat. He's like, drive. I said, that mofo was sleeping with her. So I want to know.
I didn't even think it then. I just thought he got into some random woman's car.
Okay. So I want to know who her husband is and how influential he is to the town. who is he? Because
He looks like a drunk though. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. I don't know who her husband is. I just need to see. Well, I mean, I guess maybe it just doesn't matter because it's a white man. It just does not matter.
Well, he's a bald drunk. Like, I mean, that's all we saw. But yeah, I didn't understand.
She drives him to the woods and she gets out the car and they start hugging and kissing and rubbing on each other. I'm like, no. He's like, oh, it just happened. Bitch, that didn't just happen. You slept with you are in love with this woman. This isn't a fling. You are in love with this woman because she's like, come back to my house. Excuse me? With your drunk ass husband? And he says, well, I think I know somebody that can help. And
she goes
Mrs. Kirsch makes her way over to the base to talk to Charlotte. And that's kind of how their scene ends. Because they're gonna think of a way to try to sneak him around. Charlotte about to be in the thick of it because she doing too much at this point. Because Hank, you just should, bitch, he should have said he was with a man. Like, maybe, for real.
Yeah, maybe it's just because it's a white man. Like, maybe he doesn't have to be influential because I just don't see him being...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. As long as it's... But she's married. That's the big thing right there. Infidelity was, seen as... Oh, I mean, it's still bad. But, like, back then, they wanted to kill your ass.
Let's be very clear, for women.
They wanted to kill your ass for that shit back then. But yes. Women. So, now we're going back over to the tower. And we finally had a realistic moment. Lily, this is when I finally said, okay, Lily, you can stay. Because before, I would have kicked her and March off the top of the tower. Lily comes up there and she's like, look, Maddie, I don't know what the fuck you think this is, but you are going with us to get Phil out that fucking sewer, or I'm going to we're all going to drag your ass to the police station. Now, what you want to do? And Matt talking about, oh, I don't want to go back there. She said, you just said you'd rather go back there than go home. I'm telling you what it is and what it's gonna be. So get your shit together. I got some more of my mom's happy pills. Let's get the fuck on.
She just filled her prescription, so we just got a bunch of them, baby. Say, oh my God, please don't do this to me.
She got a refill. Let's go. And then now we all kind of like meet up. So you see the military guys getting into the Niebolt house. They go down to the sewer. They go down the well. And then you see the kids making their way over too. So there's like, when will they meet? And Daniel upset my spirits.
He upset my spirits too.
Because he has the shard in a bag with no top.
Mm-hmm. He's not even holding it. Like, hold it like your ancestors did. What are you doing?
It would have been tied to my body. I would have made it into a necklace.
I would have put it in my crotch.
Hello?
Damn the damage. Damn the damage.
It would have just been... to go sneak the fuck off and runs and drops the damn shard in the water and can't find it and is getting shot at by the other guys. Oh.
Now, that was crazy to me. The fact that they were shooting at him was crazy to me. I was like...
Right, because I know they told him don't kill him because they need him for this. But
yeah, I'm like, why are they shooting at him? So
somebody running, they shoot, they shoot people from behind when they're running because, for some reason they're in danger because they're running the opposite fucking way. I was annoyed. I screamed at the TV and then I screamed again a little later. I was pissed.
So now Hanlon, I don't know what,
Hanlon's partner.
Okay, yeah, because I do want to say just a little tidbit, a little behind the scenes because I saw this posted. I didn't realize that, so they said they started filming this in 2023 when the writer's strike happened. So when they had to go back, the boys had grown. Like, at first, Will and Richie were shorter, but now they're, like, at the same height as the girls. I did not catch that. So I don't know. I caught it. Okay.
Will looked really different. Okay. I mean, he looked the same, but he looked bigger. I did catch that. Yeah, I caught that very much.
So, and then, we're going to go down to Hanlon. And I really need to watch The Shining because apparently he's in The Shining. I did not know that. But, like...
He's the only black person in The Shining.
So they say this because they say this scene is pivotal for how he is in The Shining. But, so he just, like, they're going through the sewer water, shit water, and he just dives in. I mean, he jumps down into the water but doesn't come up. And, like, where the hell did he go? He goes into, Freddy's Welcome to My World, bitch.
And I like the sunken place better.
He wakes up in a tub and it's his grandma talking to him and she's like, be careful because don't let him in. And it's like his grandfather. And he has this box and he's like, open the box. And it's this whole thing. He shoots the grandma and he tells him, well, we're going to open the box. And it's like, did you need him to open the box? Because you opened it yourself anyway. Pennywise, stop.
The whole thing, I'm just thinking to myself, is what's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box? Because I still don't know what's in the box.
Yeah, and he opens the box and he gets like a sunburn, and
he opens up the box and it's like fucking Scrooge McDuck's jewels and shit in there.
This is the second time we've mentioned Scrooge. Drew mentioned Scrooge McDuck on a review before. Y'all are gonna get the fuck off Scrooge McDuck and his bags of money. And you know what? It was fucking Dead Heist where he mentioned that shit.
Money. Dead Heist. Previous review, please go listen. Amazing. Oh, God. I wonder if it might still be on Tubi. E40 in a horror movie, please go watch.
So, I mean, we don't really know what happens. I'm assuming his mind is fucked, though, because he's, like, in a trance when we see him towards the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And now everybody is panicking because the army is just down there. I mean, Air Force. They're just down there by themselves. And they're just going through the tunnel, and they hear laughter and shit and crickets. And then, like, what does it turn in? Oh, it turns into...
Uncle Sam.
Oh, yeah. That was hilarious to me. I want you. Like, that was hilarious.
It says your biggest fear. And I'm like, y'all are already in the military. You're still scared? But I mean, I guess so, because Uncle Sam can send you back to war. That's the scary thing. So that's what they were fearing. But it took him a second. So he, like, kind of... There's, like, a dark tunnel, whatever. They're looking for Halloran, the two other guards. They're two other airmen. They're looking for Halloran. And you see this crusty, pale... skin falling off, hand come on the side. He's like, I want you. And it's Uncle Sam, and it's like dead. All I needed to see was one finger before I start blasting. What we waiting on? Who you think it is? Who you think it is? And we just hear them scream. They're done for. And then we're over back to Fuller in Hanlon, and Hanlon sees Charlotte.
Like she comes Charlotte running up.
Is grotesque. She looks like a monster. She has 100 teeth. And he listens to what Hanlon said. He listens to what the general said, and he busts a cap on her ass. He said, Bullet ain't got no name. And like he looks at her dead body, and it's like he thinks like, oh shit, I shot, like, you know, because she looks normal at this point. He's like, oh, I shot my wife, and then it makes that fucking smile with them buck teeth, and then skimmers off, and that's when he's telling Polly, why do I call him Polly? And Colonel
he's like,
Fuller.
Yeah, Fuller. He's like, hey, anything you see here that's not supposed to be here, shoot it. So that's when it's like,
aw, shit. Something about to happen. I hope he don't kill these babies down here in this damn sewer.
Well, let's get to these babies. So Maddie leading them to astray. He's talking about, I don't know where it is. No, first of all, they're high. These kids are high as fucking
Oh, yeah,
kites.
they took the pills. But they were like, I don't think that they're working. So I think the mom had a generic because what was going on?
Marge and Richie over there, dazed, holding hands and shit, and they all walking slow. Like, at this point, I would have been, I was worried because I was like, well, if it come up, they done for because they're high as hell. Like, they don't have no kind of reflexes. But Maddie keeps walking them over, and he's like, I think we're lost. I don't know where we are. And then all of a sudden, they look down, and they see dead damn bodies. And it's the kids. Like, one got a bite out of here, one got a bite out of there. They all corpsey looking. They see Susan. And then they back up. Lily backs up, and she sees Maddie. And Maddie is standing up there, and he starts ringing around the rose. You know when kids start singing, you gotta shoot them. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies. All of a sudden, it starts coming out the back of his head like he's fucking Voldemort.
That was gross. It looked so gross. So the pills didn't affect Pennywise at all?
That's why I'm like, I don't know if they were walking so long that they wore off.
Or maybe he didn't take them. Probably didn't take them.
Oh, yeah. I wonder. Yeah, probably did take them.
Probably pulled a Mary... What was that bitch name? From the faculty.
Mary Shaw? From The Craft? You said
From the
who?
faculty.
Oh! Mary Elizabeth.
Mary Louise Hutchinson.
Wait, was that her name? Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She just flipped the top and threw the dust on the side and didn't sniff it.
And they high talking about, I saw you take it. Shut up. But yeah. So he turned. We finally see the clown. We finally see it. He's here, and he's like, what did he tell him? Something's up, kiddos.
You brought. Maddie brought you all to me. You wanted to come to see me or something, and now something. Basically, like, you got what you asked for. Pretty much.
He gets right with it with the teeth.
Baby, his hair. I want to know what the setting spray is for those flips because I flip my hair and it just. I need to know because it's not going anywhere. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So he goes straight into our mode, and he runs after them, and so they're running this way. Hanlon and his buddy are coming this way, so they hear them screaming, baby. So Hanlon got his gun up, and then Will runs up. So he's like, Will ain't supposed to be in no damn sewer. So he about to shoot him, and then Colonel is like, wait, I see him too. Stop. And
why did he push the gun up?
That's why I was confused.
My favorite move, back of the knee.
I don't know if that would have worked as instantly.
I know it probably would have killed them kids.
But even if you push it slightly to the left or to the right, I don't understand. But he jumps in front of the gun and he gets popped, and it's enough to when the blood came out the mouth, I was like, oh, you're done for.
I screamed. I was so mad because I wanted him. He needs another adult besides Hanlon. Yeah. Besides Halloran on his side, he needs another adult, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, but no,
I didn't, and he died. So I was just pissed. So
he forgives him and everything. It was a very sad death. He still takes his body with him and everything. But he tells the kids, let's go. We gotta get the fuck up out of here. Let's go get the fuck out of here.
But we can't because Lily fell and then forgot how to run.
Why did she do that? She fell and then was like, wait up. She fell, stood there and said, wait up. No, run and say, wait up.
Hello?
And I hate when she did a bunch of spins. It's like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, safety, death. And she ends up, okay, so
banana or a knife.
When she gets to this wall, she could have fit through that.
Yep.
You are Tatum at this point. You can get through. So the fact that she didn't even try to crawl through, you don't want to survive. So I didn't feel sorry for her. So, and then it comes up and he taunts her and he's like, you brought all of them to me and what you did, this is kind of all your fault, Lily.
He turns into Pickle Man.
You know how, yes, he turns into her nasty ass daddy and then he gets his teeth and you know how it does. I don't know why they do this with this version of it, but this whole waddle walk, maybe it's because he's a spider and they try to make him walk like a spider. But, I just thought about that. But I hate, stop. Just eat me. Just eat me. I don't need all, why are you trying to jar me up?
Sauteed or barbecued. But he can't because the glow is in the water, baby. The glow comes up like Bruce Leroy got the glow. And he's like,
He back up like Peter.
Yes, he does. I guess I'll be hitting the old dusty trail. And so she gets up out of there. And Lily said,
oh, what the hell is this that just saved my life? Now, we don't know what happened to Daniel. I don't even know how he got out. But we end the episode off, we see Hanlon walking out of the Halloran. Walking out of the, I'm mixing him and Will's dad up. And we see him walking out of the sewer in a daze. And he still got his sunburn. And he looks over and he sees the Colonel and it's like his ghost. And then that's it.
Well, they showed the box. The box still has the glow in it. So the whole time I was just singing in my head, you are the last dragon, you possess the power of the glow. If you haven't seen The Last Dragon, you definitely should see.
They're not going to go see it because you just did that. But...
So I guess the glow is in the box. I don't know. This is a podcast that we're not doing all that research like everybody else is. Because I feel like people are just trying to get to the bottom of it and come up with all these theories. We're just kind of just try to watch it as it plays out.
Yeah.
And understand it as the episode goes. I do feel like I might rewatch a couple, since we're halfway through, I might rewatch a couple episodes just to try to what the hell is going on? Or try to watch episodes twice.
And I'm going to watch The Shining. I just want it to all... even Dark Tower. I want the lore to all make sense. But
then you gotta watch oh
shit.
What's the other one called? It came out not too long ago. The Shining,
Dark Tower, and then is it the sequel to The Shining? I forgot what it's called though. I don't know. The Pilgrimist.
What the hell is it called?
The Pianist.
Dr. Sleep.
Thank you. Yeah. I knew it was something professional. It was professional. Yeah. So I want to make sure the lore makes sense. But like you said, I do agree. Like the whole, this theory and that theory, it's like, just enjoy it. I just want to enjoy it and see it as it comes. Like now Tiffany doesn't do this, but I actually do watch the next week's episode and then the breakdown with the directors and stuff.
See, I don't watch that.
Yeah, I watch the whole HBO experience, but even then, they're not giving me anything. So it's like, I want to just enjoy it. I don't care about, oh, this may happen and this may, and did you see this shadow? Like, no, we're going to enjoy it as it goes. So that's the kind of podcast this is. We like that. Yeah, we're going to talk you through it.
Well, guys, we're halfway done. There's only 5 episodes left. Can you believe it? I think there's definitely be a second season.
And it's about to be very interesting because Stranger Things starts now. So by the time this video is up, Stranger Things will be up. So it's going to be interesting to see them coincide, which I guess it'll be different because you can just binge Stranger Things. But
I'll only watch Stranger Things if 11 dies. We'll too.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Joyce.
We'll better die. So
everybody but Caleb and Erica.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Well, but then again, like I said, because you can binge Stranger
and what's
Things.
The one boy name that was dating the sister in the beginning, and he started working at the ice cream place, and he's dead alive too.
Joe Carey with the hair.
Yes.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they coincide as they both play out. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will see you next week for episode 6.
You can get predictions.
Happy family. Prediction. I don't know. I feel like it needs to have a sit down like Coolio did with Michelle Pfeiffer in the End of Dangerous Minds.
Now, I will say this. I do agree with what people are saying online. It was definitely going easy on the Losers Club. Because he was like, these kids, it's like, the way he be playing with people is like, in this show is way different. It's like, you don't even give him a chance. Like, with Marge, like, it was like the first time he even encountered Marge. He didn't, like, he didn't play with these, he didn't play with his food like he did in the movies, but. Okay.
Right. You're right. It is like, he's like Freddy Krueger, fucking with the kids that fucked with him, the kids of the kids of the kids. Come on, generational trauma.
Exactly. But, leave me out of it.
Okay, and tell me who your hairstylist is because, baby, I need to flip this up. We're gonna do that. But yes, we'll see you next week. Bye.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If
have
you
a good time
celebrate.
If you celebrate Thanksgiving, in Canada, Remembrance Day. If you do anything to acknowledge the holiday, have a great holiday. Watch our podcast during the holiday. Catch up on our episodes. Go see some of
We did the Thanksgiving episode, our Thanksgiving movie. Go watch that.
Hello?
Did we do that? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
With the lady with the hair and the shopping cart. Ugh.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye. Where did you hide it, Dan? Please be sure to send us your requests at blueshakalakapodcast@gmail.com. You can find us on Twitter X, blueshakalakapod. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Instagram at blueshakalakapodcast.